Sun, sea, sand and spice. This is the nation's playground. Home to almost 3.5 million people, Durban may not be the capital of KwaZulu-Natal, but it is the province's biggest and the country's third largest city. It's also one of the fastest growing cities in Africa, a place where the fun never sets and where business and pleasure meet. eThekwini accounts for almost 2/3 of the provincial economy. Known for its balmy weather, warm ocean, golden beaches and tasty bunny chow, tourism is key to the local economy. Durban is the most popular destination for local tourists. About 4 million people visit these shores each year, pumping about 6 billion rand into the economy. But it's not just tourism that drives the city. It's also home to Africa's busiest port. Ships steam in and out of the bustling harbour each day. Containers, full of bounty from across the seas, first arrive here before the goods are dispatched to all corners of the country. The maritime industry makes up more than 1/5 of eThekwini's GDP. And on the north coast, the Durban trade port, situated next to the King Shaka International Airport, is an evolving aerotropolis. Durban is also an industrial hub, the second biggest in the country, and home to a number of major manufacturing companies. Vehicle production has stepped up a gear. Recently, Toyota invested more than 6 billion rand to expand its Prospecton plant. The municipality has highlighted 65 flagship projects aimed at creating more than 600,000 permanent jobs. Situated in an impoverished province, eThekwini has managed to keep a lid on unemployment. The jobless rate of 18.8% is the lowest of all the country's metros. The city's finances are also in order. The municipality received a clean bill of health in the latest Auditor General's report. But it seems there's still a way to go. Around a quarter of residents still don't have access to basic services. The housing backlog at almost 400,000 last year has nearly quadrupled in a decade. For many, the struggle for housing has become a matter of life and death. A spate of murders at the notorious Cleveland's hostel has been blamed on access to accommodation. The long-term Konubia development north of the city is seen as one of the solutions to the housing shortage. At the same time, the municipalities unveiled a 25-year plan to transform the decaying inner city. And this coincides with hosting the 2022 Commonwealth Games, an event no other city in the world wanted. Some of the major battles in South Africa's history have been fought here. And today, violence continues to feature on the province's political landscape. Clashes between the ANC and IFP have given way to infighting within the governing party. More than 450 political assassinations have taken place in KwaZulu-Natal since the end of apartheid. Recently, the ANC recalled Senzo Mchunu as the province's premier, intensifying tensions between the governing party's alliance partners. Labour Federation COSATU and the South African Communist Party are both describing the decision as factional. Despite the wrangling over power and patronage, the ANC is expected to retain control of eThekwini come August 3rd. In 2011, the party won almost 2/3 of the votes cast in Durban, compared to the Democratic Alliance's 22%. There's little doubt the National Governing Party will retain control of eThekwini, but the squabbling will come at a price. Find out just how much right here on eNCA.